Welcome back to one more episode of Ask a Mentor. The reason why we do these episodes is to make sure that every entrepreneur who watches this episode leapfrog in his growth direction and they can benefit from this. Saying that, I welcome Mr. Sovan, and today's question is from an anonymous person. So he says, I'm unable to pinpoint. Okay, let's go. Okay. I'm unable to pinpoint what exactly should I venture into. Who can handhold me to start up on my own?
Okay, thank you, Kashyap. And it's a fantastic question. I'm unable to pinpoint what exactly should I venture into. Now, this is very common question, and a lot of people who want to become entrepreneurs, they ask this question. I don't know what I should do, but I want to become an entrepreneur, right? And the first thing which I ask them to do is, first find your dream. You have to find your dream. Okay, what is your dream, right? Now, many people have buried their dreams moment they got into some organization and started working for companies or organizations dream, right? Over a period of time, maybe 10, 15 years, they have buried all their dreams, and now they don't know what to do. So I ask them to invoke that dream, whatever the dream that they have. First find out that, and then you find the purpose of your life, right? But then how do I find out, how do I know what should be my purpose, right? And there is a very excellent framework which is called as ikigai framework. And as part of that framework, there are four things that you need to find out. One is, what I love doing, right?
Hmm.
Second is what I'm good at. Third is what the world needs. And number four is, what I can be paid for. So these are the four things which you need to do. You need to sit down, spend time with yourself, and write down what you love to do, and what are you good at. So moment you have a combination of these two, that becomes your passion. Right? So you have to identify your passion, and then what you love to do and what the world needs, that becomes your mission. A combination of these two becomes your mission. So when you combine your passion and mission and see what you can be paid for, that becomes your ikigai, your purpose of life, right? And it's a very beautiful framework. You can search on the internet, you'll find out what is ikigai, and you should spend time with yourself and start doing this exercise. Once you know what you want to do, what you love doing it, and what you are good at, you will really see that you get your fuel to move forward, right? And then once you have your purpose in life, then you start identifying that, okay, using all this, what problem I can solve based on what the world needs. Okay, can I solve the problem what world needs, right? And once you have that, you will identify a list, not just one. You will identify a list of things that you can do, you can venture into,
Hmm.
and do this exercise. This is a very, very beautiful exercise.
Right. So I think so. Obviously, there are multiple parts to this question. So what someone is talking about this beautiful book, guys. I highly recommend that you read this book. Go to Amazon.com or .in, search for Ikigai, and you have a book beautifully describes exactly what someone described in this episode already. Now I have a counterpoint here, someone, because now passion is one part. Now, I was reading this book called "Be So Good That People Don't." I mean, like they can't ignore you, rather, right? So there is a counter philosophy that you can passion is one part, but you can become passionate during the process as well. So what do you have to say on that, on the other counter point of view?
Yes, you can become passionate, when you start doing it, right?
Hmm.
Now, this is for people who, anything that you start doing repeatedly, at one point of time you start becoming very passionate. Let's talk about stock market, right?
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
now you want to analyze stocks, you want to evaluate companies, right? And you start doing it, you first start learning about it, and you
Hmm.
start generating a lot of interest in that particular subject, that particular topic, and you keep doing it again and again. It pulls you to keep doing it multiple times again and again, and you become passionate about it. And then that is something that you love to do, as well as at one point of time you become good at,
Hmm.
and that is nothing but your passion, right?
Right. So I
What
think so. What? what someone is talking about is there is interest from your side, and then on the other side you're getting feedback that you're doing a good job. So basically skill matching the opportunity and and the feedback of the results is driving the whole cycle, and that propels the passion forward.
Yes, that's correct. Right. And once you do that, you know what you want to do for the world, right?
Hmm.
And that becomes your mission, and then you will find out what you want to venture into. Now the subsequent question is, who can handhold me to start on my own, right? Now there are a lot of people around you, who are ready to mentor you, right? Or if you don't find someone, go to findmymentors.com, okay, and go to the chat, find out who can mentor you, right? Now if you find someone who is really good at, now who are mentors? Mentors are someone who have got experienced, they have gone through the journey, and they are ready to give back to the world. They want to make sure that all the experience that they have got, they want to ensure that the people who want to go to become an entrepreneur, they are handholded well, and they are taken through the journey. So somebody is handholding you, helping you to cross the river,
Hmm.
because they know exactly what it is in front of them. Now, a mentor will always help you, right? So they are going to help you take you to the next level.
Right. So I want to add one more point now. In life, we can pay by time or pay by experience. When I say experience, now we are all here on planet Earth for a limited period of time, and you don't have unlimited time that you want to learn everything on your own. But how about somebody who has burnt his hands and gone through the cycle of going making the mistakes, and asking him how could you improve? Now that way you can grow faster than anybody else.
Yes, very beautifully said, Kashyap. Is that you can pay by time, right? Means you can take longer time to do the same thing, learn through your own experience, or catch hold of a good mentor who is ready to handhold yourself, okay? And then you learn from that person's experience and move things faster. Now, a lot of smart entrepreneurs, what they do, they have mentors so that they can shorten their entire journey of entrepreneurship or the startup. Shorten, I mean, when they start growing faster, right? The time it takes from the starting point till the time they start earning a huge amount of revenue. Now that entire period can be shortened if they have a mentor, because a mentor can reduce your time from 4 years to 2 years to maybe just 1 year. And that happens now. That's why most of the companies, they have a lot of good advisors, mentors on board, and they want to make sure that they take their help. So there is nothing wrong. Gone are the days where people say that I will do everything by myself. The time is all about collaboration. Take help, ask for help, and move forward.
Right. So saying that, so we are short on time. So we learned a lot of things. We learned about ikigai. We learned about how to develop that passion cycle, and we learned about what is the role of a mentor. So thank you so much for all the value, Sovan, for your time. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Kashyap. Take care.
So guys, so if you're watching this, we'd like to know what you think. Did we miss some points? That do you agree with all the points? We'd like to know what you think in the comments below. And if you're watching this on YouTube, please subscribe to our channel. That really tells us that you love us as much as we love you. So saying that, take care and have fun. Until next time.
Take care. Bye bye.